Hello everyone, welcome back to Fableheim and knock on the coffin lid, the nightmares of Melenis. The goat finally returns. It's been a month since his last video. Wow, I didn't realize it'd been that long. But today, he becomes the sun. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. His max health is 1. It cannot be increased by any means. Full immunity to all negative effects. It is easy for you to rely on your strengths. Is it easy for you to rely on your strengths when they are insufficient? Well, we're going to find out today, doing one of the greatest combos of all time. Elevated Knight Percival. You see, if you have only 1 hit point, can you ever have less than 80% health? No, I don't think so. If your HP is greater than 80%, gain 5 strength, 5 agility, and 1 energy. Cards return to the draw pile without shuffling. At the start of your turn, if there are no 2 attacks or 2 skills in hand in a row, gain 2 energy and 10 HP. The last time we played Knight Percival was on Temperance, so we could not acquire any items that were higher than common quality. So hopefully today we can assemble the full Knight set and wreak havoc. Of course, that depends how many times we have to reload this fight. But let's find out. A warrioress from a tavern will help the giver of the sun to gain a sacred relic of the orcs. He will give the relic to the one who is least worthy of it. But who is least worthy of it? And what is the sacred relic of the orcs? All right, I'll go to the inn. We've been to this inn before, but we were there for the Elven Maiden. Today we're here for the other lady, a warrioress. I remember the dev post when they were working on this character. Should we take a legendary card? Maybe I should take a potion for like an armor potion or something. Ooh. Hey team, if you have 1 hit point, does exposure matter? No, it doesn't. Alright. Well, let's avoid the honey, because you can take damage at the honey event. And we have 1 hit point.
Bipedal prey is easier to catch.
Oh. Goodbye! Crush is great. Can you believe Crush used to cost 2 mana? I entered the bandits' camp without any fear. Since all the humans in the area were brigands from the Heathlands, they decided that I was one of them. The warmth and steady, soothing light of the campfire beckoned me. I had the opportunity to talk to some bandits and get some proper sleep. But the next morning, I could also wake up without a penny in my pocket. Nearby, 2 bandits were having a duel. I could join in their training if I gave away some equipment. A little further away, a few people were excitedly throwing dice. On the other side stood a cage, covered with tilts. How about some gambling? I went up to the gamblers and started watching. The game looked pretty honest, and I had a thought of joining in. Did I win? I was incredibly lucky. I won not only money, but also some equipment. Wow. Well done, Percival. I don't think I care. I think I would rather have my current piece. Because first of all, Knife Trick is the goat, but also 2 armor is 2 armor. Increase match speed by 10. I don't think so. You can also just bonk with the thing, though, but we'll take the armor. It could save me, who knows. 1, 2, 3, punch to your kidneys. Now, of course, the shtick about the knight.
Not a chance.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Finishing move could be good. We have a lot of energy because we're the knight. Okay, sure. I stopped by a roadside tavern. It was predictably empty. Only 2 lonely women were sitting in different corners. One looked very fragile and sickly. She was looking around in confusion and fear. Yes, we have seen Esha. We've escorted her both as Bjorn and Percival. The other one, dressed in light leather armor, looked at me defiantly from head to toe. Approached the warrior. I started talking with Kiara, a warrior in leather armor. She has traveled to the Crimson Steppes. towards adventure, as she said. One could only guess what adventures could await a beautiful girl among the bloodthirsty orcs. I mentioned that I was going her way, and offered my company. She once again gave me an appraising look and made a counteroffer to make an honest contract and become partners. Above all, it meant going halves on gold, so I had to think about it. Sure. It actually works out super well. Oh, is this the Kiara that got killed in the Vanatus playthrough? Should we go to the troll or should we go get the cursed booties? We are going towards the dwarven land, so I don't think the cursed booties are relevant. How is this a question mark, Percival? You can take damage in this event, right? Does it still work that way on... I don't know, we'll go here. I came across a man lying in a pool of blood on the roadside. He was alive, but just barely. I was tempted to help him, but he was also very clearly a bandit. I gave him a healing elixir. I don't need it with only 1 hit point. When he came around, I questioned him. He was a bandit, just as I had suspected. When he tried to double-cross his partners in crime, they gutted him. He pointed in the direction that they had gone. Could I take him with me and have 2 partners? I hurried after the gang of bandits and readied myself for a fight. Bateau! So, oddly enough, goodbye.
Was there some enemy, or have I missed something?
That's why I took that. Oddly enough, Knight Percival, his gimmick is that he gives buffs to his friends. Allies can have as much block as he does with his guard cards, and allies get the call to arms from his lunge cards. And normally, people have a pretty low opinion of this Percival. Wormsake could be okay. Sure. Because that's kind of a weird gimmick, you know? But it's actually working with Kiara. The music just cut in and out. Shield of Purification. Isn't that the something happens when you burn a card or something? Gain 4 block for each burn card. Well, better than 10 health that doesn't exist. Upon taking health damage, gain 5 block and 2 armor. Also irrelevant. We'll take the jingle armor. Time after time, I find that it is impossible to notice an elven scout hiding in the night forest. They are real shadow warriors. To avoid this encounter, I will have to choose another road. So, I've already helped him, right? What if I refuse him? I told him that unfortunately this was not any of my concern. He promptly attacked me. That could have been your chance to regain the trust of the elves. Don't make me laugh. Oh, he retaliates, isn't he? Okay. I'm just gonna I might die here, actually.
A breather never hurt anybody.
He got stunned? I'm dead. I didn't think about this. No!
Wait, why did you not die?
Go up to the cage. I wanted to look at the cage, but I wasn't allowed to do that. The bandits instantly unsheathed their weapons and told me that if I needed the captive, I could buy him out for 100 coins, but they forbade me from coming close to him. So, I think we can take him with us? I actually don't know how this is going to pan out. Let's just go... Let's go gambling. Wow, I also got incredibly lucky again. That's not a guaranteed chance for Percy, is it? Could be. Could be. Track down the accomplices. So I can just do this now without having to give him a potion. I have re-recruited Kiara. And really can only pray that we don't get in a situation like that again. I guess I just help the elf.
The enemy decided to defend.
So annoying. My fault, of course. glad I had enough mana for that. Kiara, are you going to attack? I don't think she knows how to attack. So we can use Mercy as Knight Percival because of our relic thingy. Does this affect our allies? I don't think it does. I don't mind Provoker's Mask. The problem is I just need to not die. Maybe I should have been, It's not much, but it's honest work, Percival. I think he has a lot of built-in armor. So Boots of the Thundering Mountain gain 1 strength upon losing armor. Okay, I mean, we'll do that. Kind of. Alright, you desperate scout. Oh, hey. I completed the 0. I agreed, and we walked towards the dwarven camp.
The dwarves consider themselves the masters of the frontier, but for everyone else, they are treacherous invaders.
I might be able to kill him there, actually. Good job, bud. Look at that, the scout did his thing. If we're able to, Wait, he got furied after I played us, whatever. If we're able to make it to the... Take the Dance of Death. Cleansing Blow is also really good, but it's better in the other area. If we're able to make it to the arena, we can get a really good weapon. Ooh, hello. That is the 2-piece of the Thundering Mountain. Start the battle, gain 1 armor per 100 gold. When dealing damage against block, gain 1 armor. Not too shabby. Cutting my way through the ruins of the Elven Outpost, I ran into a group of dwarves. They noticed me and immediately headed towards me. I don't believe we can take damage here. We can be cursed. We can also lose 200 gold. I dove into a crumbling building and took off through the rubble. The dwarves could not catch up with me. Unfortunately, I seem to have torn my coin purse on something and lost quite a bit of gold. I went back looking for my lost gold, and it's a good thing I did, because there it was, lying where it fell out, and not a dwarf in sight. What? You didn't even search the ruins? You mean the ashes? What's worth looking for there? The dwarves looted everything long ago. Then what were they doing there? That is a good question. It's a great question. I don't know. The real question in my mind is, why have I not discovered that yet? This might seem like a foolish choice. Trust me, I'm aware. But I think I need to upgrade a guard. Maybe just a draw. Draw lunges, el clásico. Right at the border, I came across a troll tamer, a rather unremarkable dwarf. His pet beast, on the other hand, was far from unremarkable. I was about to have a close encounter with his pet, as he was driving the troll into battle by relentlessly whipping him. Now, there are 2 ways we can make it so the troll does nothing. Two ways. While taking damage from attacks, increase the number of his attacks. Okay. I don't actually think... I could trigger his ferociousness. Or his furiousness, I guess. Cool. So he's gonna whip the pet. Did she just stun him? Why did you not do anything? Son of a biscuit. Fine. Go. Be big mad.
They washed with their own blood.
Yeah, so now what? Oh, we kill him. Killing is good. Unless... Don't do it. Oh, okay. I was worried that because he was going to die to his bleeding, it would tick, he would die, the dwarf wouldn't have a target, he would instantly change to hitting me, and I would die. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. Adrenaline Rush is probably the play. We could also go Accumulated Force because we have lunges. These are both good choices. It's probably Adrenaline Rush, though. Fluted Axe. Amulet of Lightning could be strong. We can start picking up some really expensive abilities with the Amulet of Lightning. Because it has no penalty for Percy. It's just literally all cards cost 0 turn 1. I don't think we're doing Fluted Axe because we have the Axe of the Thundering Mountain. Could take it, though. Ah. I wish I had the Armor Elixir, but so be it. We might be able to make Fetters work. If I had the Curse Boot, this would actually be really good. Should keep that in mind. Guess I'll take the crown. We'll keep the crown. Just draw. I like draw. Might be worth upgrading the Dance of Death, but it's just one more agility. The fuck? A Knight's Promise. Available only during the first turn. Choose from 3 random vows. Completing a vow upgrades a random card from the deck. Breaking a vow removes the rarest card from the deck. Is this new? So we headed on to the Crimson Steppes on an adventure. To begin with, I had to find a man named Nazim, who served as a caravan driver for the orcs. A human working for the orcs is a very rare thing. He must be either very strong or very cunning. Isn't he like right here? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I won't be able to get to the arena. The arena! I die to the Worm Queen, right? So we just take an egg? The ground beneath me collapsed, and I fell right into an earthworm's den. Fortunately, the owner was not home. When I got used to the darkness and looked around, I spotted a fresh batch of shiny eggs. I wanted to taste them, but I did not want to meet the mother, who was probably close by. When fried, they are delicious, didn't you know? I haven't tried it before, but I have heard of that. So I think... Oh, son of a... What's the vow? Vow will be broken on the 5th turn. Done. That would normally be in order lull, but that was correct for this particular instance. You acquired a taste for buffs. I think she just helped me out there. GG. A knight's word is stronger than his armor. Is this a new feature, or is this part of this thingy? Did I accidentally pick the correct class again? Notch is pretty good, but I don't think I want it. Whatever, I'll take it. So you hit an egg twice to acquire it. Well, now I have Notch upgraded as well. And if you either kill it, it now has 60 health. It didn't always. It didn't have to use like 20 or something. Really low value. If you kill it, or if the counter goes down, they can get away. It seemed that Nazim was suspicious of me and wasn't very happy to see me, but Kiara insisted that I should be accepted into the team. In the end, the caravan driver gave up and told us about the true purpose of the trip. Along with the caravans, we headed to the ruins of an ancient civilization in search of priceless treasures and artifacts. It sounded very tempting and dangerous. Lost 100 gold. When the caravan stopped for the night, Nazim led us underground into the labyrinths of caves, the abode of the goblins and earthworms. There was an ancient city somewhere here, buried under the tons of sand by time. Going through some hole or cave, we got inside an ancient temple. It seemed to be a temple, but it's hard to say for sure. Is this an alien? Ritual inscriptions and drawings on the walls went side by side with incomprehensible mechanisms, and pretentious statues were interspersed with ugly gears and levers. This looks like the alien from Alien Isolation. And I can't stop thinking about it now. Oh! Nazim was reluctant to take personal on team, but when Kiara insisted, he agreed. The three of them journeyed underground in search of an ancient city buried beneath the thick sands. Great! I see we're trying to get here, and I see there are levers all about the place. I'm dead. Actually, hold on. We might have a chance. Am I about to full commit to this? Fifth turn. We're not, there won't be a fifth turn. Let's go. Alright, so he... Oh, wait, hold on. Did we get a stun?
And calm down.
We got a stun. So the reason why I said I'm dead is because this bitch gains poisonous hind. Which when we played it, the enemy tends to attack. Which of course means... means bad things. Okay, hold on. How does this work again? If deals damage, inflict acid. I think I kill it, right? Oh.
Not a chance.
Oh, so close. Great upgrade. I'm so nervous. I can't really use reinforcement. Upon playing, deal 5 damage and gain 5 block. The currencies in hand increase. Pressure could be good. Cut and Run could also be good. I haven't seen this card before. What if we take Cut and Run? These cards are just too freaking expensive. Ooh. It's agility this reduces on Percival, right? Yeah. Do you think... Okay, hold on. We have an emergency button. So we might be able to just destroy with this. So we'll take it. We can just eat these eggs. Gain 1 strength. Fantastic. We found a lever. Does this kill me? A creaking and grinding sound came from somewhere close. Then everything went silent. Oh, okay. So we pull the lever to change the shape of the maze. So we're going here. Somehow. A goblin passed by. He looked completely ordinary, but I'm no expert on goblin varieties. I braced for battle, but he just drifted past like a ghost, muttering something under his breath. Jumper, sprinkled. Spike, sprinkled. Fat tail, sprinkled. Biter. Uh-oh, not sprinkled. Where'd Biter go? He didn't even glance at me. What a strange fellow, as we meet a human here every day. Walk past? I think he's talking about spraying, the growth elixir. There's nothing here. I ran into that bizarre goblin again. It seems like he's wandering the ancient ruins looking for someone. I sprinkled Chomper. Or did I not? Alright. Fun. Pull the lever, Kronk! Okay. Nothing of interest here. I'm so worried that this is just gonna go crumbling down. Fuck no. Deal more than 150 damage with one blow to successfully complete the vow. What happens if I fail again? Huzzah.
This is what I call skill in its purest
I
form.
also order lulled that so hard. But hey, we did it. Okay, this turn 1 stun is goated from Kiara. I take back every bad thing I ever said about her. It's so helpful. Hello. Yes, I will take another mighty blow. The first night piece, ladies and gentlemen. That should recover our what does this do? That should recover some of the agility we're losing. I'm immune to negative effects. I guess we take the elixir of energy. This gives agility, right? Balm. Ah, fa. It's unfortunate. Keep it though. You don't have spikes, do you? I have to play a skill. I don't think we can afford to add extra enemies. I don't even know how 8 enemies fit on the screen. Alright, we're gonna break the vow. Oh no. I broke my vow.
Impressive.
I had to, though. Oh, does it remove the vow from the deck? That's fine. Mallet's pretty good. Could this ever come back to bite me? I have too many attacks. This might be a caution angle. Header is very strong, though. We can use this to consistently draw good cards. Like, if I play a defensive card, I can use Header to ensure I draw a defensive card next turn. Our deck is too attack heavy, and I need some level of defense, I think. Well. I played it in order like that for the night mechanic. Because the night deck doesn't shuffle when you redraw it. So if you actually play the cards in, like, you know, skill attack, skill attack, skill attack, you'll draw things in that order. Fearless skip. Wonder if this would actually be good for us. It could be. I think we'll skip that. The Night Sword. Another Mandrake Root. Fantastic. So here's the Night Sword, which gives us 2 strength. It gives us double blow, and the 2-piece of the set is reduced, receive damage by 1 for each element in the set, which is very good for not dying. When we are fully juiced, that's -5 from any attack coming our way. Of course, I don't think I care at the moment. I think I'd rather have the Orc Axe. We're getting there. There's a chance for more eggs. Oh, I'm too strong.
How he died.
No, I'm too strong. Ooh, Cautious Block is good. There's the Night Sabatons. I got the eggs anyway. Nice. Are these going to give me strength again? Oh. Team, we're so in. Draw 1 at the start of the turn. Alright, so the 2-piece is in. We could go for the 3-piece at the start of the turn if HP is greater than 80%. Gain 1 armor, 1 strength, and 1 agility. Is that better than the Orc Axe? I don't think it is yet. If enemy's attack hasn't dealt health damage, increase max HP by 5 until the end of the battle. Unfortunately, that won't do anything for us. We're really looking for the 5-piece here. But the Sabaton gives us more draw, which is fantastic. We have so many backups as well with these Mandrake Roots, so I think we're at a pretty good spot. This is better than that. feel like we're in a good place. So we can either go all the way here to the right or all the way here or just here. It's probably the one to the right. If I had to guess, that's how it's got to be. If I were a gambling man, which I am not, by the way, it's this one on the right. But there's a hut here, so something is going on. Gain 20 ward. Okay.
Didn't even have time to let out the squeak.
Son of a bitch! No, he had blood. At the edge of the forest, I spied a pitiful troll, bawling its eyes out. Instead of attacking me, as I would have expected, he pleaded, gesturing to the sword stuck in his hide, right between his shoulder blades. The wounded troll was not in the mood for talking. I only angered him more. Great. It hurts so much.
But you hardly think about that when one of these monsters is coming at you.
Okay. Doc. Takes a mighty blow. And we get the sharp sword anyway. The chest dervish. This still is one of the most powerful attacks in the game. And it used to be on a number of sources, but they removed it from everything but this, as far as I'm aware. I'm going this slightly different path because I want to hit the merchant in the hopes that I find something that will help me. I mean, that's something that helps. There's the knight armor. Okay. We might be alive. Please have more. Okay. First of all, don't be the lucky traitor. Second of all, have more knight pieces. Third of all, fuck you. But thanks for this, I guess. That's pretty good. This is a lifesaver. Alright. Let's search the ruins this time. Following your advice, I decided to look for something useful in the outpost debris, but I only found dwarves. Well, that's not very useful. Remember, I need to have 100 gold going into the Nazim event, but I think we'll be okay. Hey, team. Kerplow. Ah. Dervish. Ain't it great? I dealt with the dwarves, and now I could safely search the ruins of the outpost. Upon your advice, I decided to look for something useful in the outpost. The search was not in vain. In one of the burnt buildings, I found a charred chest, half covered in ash. Is that why the dwarves came here? If the dwarves really came for the chest, then why had they not taken it earlier? I don't know. Maybe they were stopped by the fire. Alright. What's in the box? Trick is good. Sword of Weakness is fantastic. Oh. Man, we got some really good draws here. We'll take the Sword of Weakness, though. This reduces enemy... It inflicts weakness whenever you hit them. You also get the No Room for Weakness, which is an incredibly potent attack. Big fan. Will train. 4 draw. We could go Mighty Blow, but I think getting draw is better. This challenge is super scary because of the thorns that we have to deal with. This guy's also spooky. I think we'll be okay, though. We have the armor potion, the evasion potion. I had almost got to the steps when an odd-looking dwarf barred my way. He rode a wild boar, wore bear skin instead of armor, and used bear claws as his weapons. Our interests did not align. I wanted to talk to him, and he wanted to kill me. And so I never found out what masquerade he was dressed up for. So this guy is,
The orcs of the dwarven world. Did he like it?
You are going to stun him, right? Good.
Let him rest a bit.
This guy is a dwarf and a boar, which is amusing. Think about. I want to use this already. Wouldn't it be so funny if she kills him and he gets to attack? No is the answer, by the way. That would not be funny. That would be sad.
That one won't rise from the dead.
Oh, also, another reason why people have problems with this class is because Your mercy comes from... So the gimmick, basically, for the class comes from your trophy, which, you want to replace kind of as soon as possible. Overdrive is good. I guess we can take it and upgrade it. It's really unplayable if you don't upgrade it, though. I don't think we want the Bone Spear. I mean, we can use it now, but... yeah, I don't know. We want the Knight Shield if we can get it. So yeah, the Ring of Mercy here. And we're just going to replace it with the Trickster's Amulet, because the Trickster's Amulet is the GOAT. So. Magic Root, fantastic. Lose 4 health and gain 1 strength. Doesn't this kill me? It kills me. Okay, good. Good talk, everyone. Overdrive is unplayable at 3. There's the Knight's Promise. And I'll see you in the underground. Welcome back to hell. Let's see how we fare this time. I think I can do this. Maybe I can't, actually.
Strength alone is not enough.
We're going to lose this vow right away. That's okay.
He calmed down.
Oh, he calmed down, did he? Actually, I might be able to do it with no room to weakness. No.
He tried.
90. All right. Well, the vow didn't last very long. I was really hoping for the 5-turn one. That seems to be the easiest. Slash and dash could be good. Bandage is pretty strong. But I don't think it's going to be for us. Slash and dash. Armor. Alright, I guess we'll take it. We can hope it gets upgraded, but I don't have very high opinions of it. We certainly don't want any... We will be replacing our armor at all. Ooh, another magic root. Fantastic. In case there's damage we can't avoid. I have to remember the little shits have the barbs built in already. They don't need to take a turn to grow them or whatever. Shall we call out to him this time? Hey, Goblin. Who's that? You don't see me. I see something all the time. Worms, humans, elves, orcs, dwarves, but none of them are real, except for the worms. I'm real. You all say that. Who are you looking for? Yeah, a biter. Have you seen him? Who's that? Oh, right, you don't know each other. He's a worm. Why do you need a worm? There are plenty of worms around here. I've already sprinkled all of them. I only have 1 elixir of growth left for biter. Sell me your elixir. But what about biter? You won't get any elixir then. Is he really that valuable to you? Of course he has value. No less than 200 coins. Oh, I don't have that yet. How did you get here? The legends of the guiding star led me here. I wanted to see the ruins of the ancient goblin civilization with my own eyes. The goblins built this. Of course, every inscription on the walls say so. I haven't seen any inscription on the walls. You don't need to see them, you need to hear them. What do the inscriptions on the walls say? You're talking to Invisible. Whoa. Invisible inscriptions on the walls that aren't there. Exactly. I know it sounds strange. What do they say? They speak of the great goblin civilization that destroyed itself. Destroyed itself? How? We created the orcs. They were our servants and protectors, but when they broke free of our control, we couldn't handle them. They can't even handle themselves. How could anyone make such a foolish mistake? I mean the orcs. We controlled the orcs using the guiding star, but then we lost control. I don't know how it happened. The walls do not speak of it. Or maybe you've just lost your mind and you're rambling. That cannot be ruled out. The Azir Orc. What? He ignored my question and walked away, still muttering under his breath. Okay, so we can call to him when we get 200 gold and buy the growth elixir, maybe. Which is incredibly powerful, even for Percival. Hey, Goblin. Who's that? Don't you remember me? I can't remember all of you. I forgot to ask. What's your name? Hey, Goblin. Alright. I'm Percival. I didn't ask for your name. How do I get out of here? Any idea where the exit is? If I knew, I would have left a long time ago. That's what I thought. I asked just in case. I asked about the fragment and he ignored the question. Great. Pull the lever, Crunk. There was debris, rubble, and trash everywhere. I rummaged the junk, but didn't find anything useful. Nothing of interest here. There was debris, rubble, and trash everywhere. I rummaged through it, but found nothing useful. Just my luck would be we rummage the trash and, like, prick our finger or something and then die of poison. That would suck. So I guess you get the egg if you kill these things? Because I killed them last time.
I couldn't even remember who that was.
Nope. Not today, Satan. Okay, so I guess if you just break them... bad things happen. Good to know. I already have a flourish. I don't think I need a cleave. I think I can do none of this, actually. I only got one worm egg. You hate to see it. I'm glad I didn't drop the attack on... I thought I dropped the attack on the worm that just spawned and instantly died again like last time. Look, I may be silly every now and again. Sometimes you can find something useful in the junk. A bomba. But I learn from my mistakes, okay? Most of the time. Slight misplay. Speaking of mistakes, slight misplay. I should have played the Flourishing Lunge first. Okay. We stunned him. Dealt good damage. Anyone else feel like the music is being odd? Dance of Death, Demoralized. These are all pretty good. We'll take the Dance of Death, though. I have no booties, so I guess we can take the Boots of Weakness. At the start of battle, all enemies get weakened. Not too shabby. Like I said, I think it's over here, but we might as well go touch the button. I found an elixir of armor. Alright. Pull the lever, Crunk. Would it be so sad if I just get stuck here? But I haven't gone over here yet. Huh. Okay, these assholes have spikes. But not enough to stop me. I'm so glad I drew an attack there. More eggs. So basically, I just can't one-tap him.
At this point, he's no longer a fighter.
Yes, okay. Just no one-tapping. And we're good to go. I'm not sure if this... I have 23 ward.
Now that's strength.
Excuse me? Can't have this card. Maneuver's okay. I don't think I want any of that. Maybe we can find the goblin again. More strength. I swear to the dark gods, if I die to this junk, I will lose my mind. Fine, we'll go here. Oh, I expected this little corridor to be something special. Okay. Pull the lever, Crunk. Now we're going to this lever. Okay. I kind of wish it was like, so the other sub-area not going to play this.
His blows have become weaker.
It had, brain, please. The other sub area in the... This could be good. Just free draw. In the bog. Whenever there was a little area that had nothing in it, you kept going. Like, you just clicked on it, it's like, and nothing happened. You didn't have to go into these, you know, load into the screen here. And I wish it was like that before. So there's nothing of interest here. The coast is clear to move on. I wish it was just, you went to the area. Done. I kind of get why they did it this way, but still.
Didn't even have time to let out the squeak.
Nope. So they changed this a little bit. I guess as long as you just get 2 attacks and it doesn't matter if you kill them. If you kill them in 1 blow, though, that's when it spawns a thing. Thank you for the strength. It's ward for Bjorn, right? Pull the lever, Crunk! I think it's here, right? Yes, more eggs, please. More eggs, less little shits.
So, who do you say you met? Oh,
Okay,
it's
this
not
ward's not
important
permanent.
anymore.
I wasn't sure if it was. Effective block, you say? That could be okay. I think we're skipping here. I want to keep a thin-ish deck to find the cards that save us, you know? That could be good, actually. Hold on. Playing 2 attacks in a row gives 8 block. That could save my life. The downside is I don't think that scales with agility. So it's always just 8 block. We'll search the junk. Huzzah! Pull the lever, Crunk! Did we do it? We did it! Now we just have to make their one piece. More eggs, I'll take it. I have 26 strength.
So, who do you say you
And
met? Oh,
2
it's not
turns of
important
immunity in
anymore.
my pocket. I think we're gonna be okay. Famous last words, blocking lunge is good. But you never know, you know? Watch, I need these eggs for something. Like, oh, you've made it to the altar. Put the eggs in there. What eggs? Eggs I've eaten? Like an Indiana Jones thing. Where the star is on a little pedestal and you have to put an egg on there to to shift the weight. That would be cool. Also, very annoying. But cool. Do I have a sleep trick? I have a sleep trick. I haven't seen a sleep trick, but now I have a second sleep trick. Knight's Helmet. 3rd level of invulnerability. Maybe I should have taken the draw, but this gives 2 strength and 2 agility. That's the 4-piece. No. We have the 2-piece now. I was thinking of the other run that was going so well. Fair enough. Our ultimate goal was an altar-like structure. As soon as we found it, Nazim stopped and carefully looked first at me, and then at Kiara. We also exchanged looks and waited for what he had to say. What is next, Nazim? I'll tell you what's next. Next, we have to sacrifice somebody on this here damned altar. It turned out that Nazim needed a companion only as a sacrifice. That is probably why he wasn't thrilled when he saw me next to Kiara. I suggested killing Nazim to Kiara, but she refused. Oh. I see. I could just have this block here. Yeah, we'll go immune for one turn.
Don't spare consumables. You'll get more. You haven't mixed the numbers up, have you?
I don't think so.
And forgotten.
Do I want Flourish or do I want no room for weakness? I guess it depends on what I draw. Okay. Well, good talk. Alright. When it was all over... When it was all over, a cache opened in the wall. There were 2 items inside, and I took them. Is it true that the guiding star of the orcs allows you to control all of the orcs? You've heard the same legend as me. If you believe it, then yes. I wonder how. I don't know. Did it not come with instructions? I think the orcs will figure it out. All I had to do was choose an owner for it. An owner who would be least worthy of it. I don't think you thought long. Not even for a second. I mean, who comes to mind is Batu. I have Crush, right? No, I don't have Crush. I have Flourish. Wow, these runs really just blur together. But again, look at the attacks. I have so many attacks. Whatever, Crush is pretty good. The Guiding Star. Gain 2 strength. At the start of a turn, summon the Chopper. The legendary orcish artifact. According to legend, its possessor holds some supernatural power over the orcs. Unfortunately, only orcs know how to fully utilize the Guiding Star's power. Okay. Trick costing 0 is probably the play, right? Strength being affected by 4 times is also pretty good, but we'll take Trick. This literally says gain like 12 armor or block and then draw 1. The Amulet of Balance. Increase max health by 25. Upon taking health damage, gain 2 strength. Upon dealing health damage, gain 2 agility. Interesting. What just happened? Ah, we're going to Batu. Oh, I equipped this. Anyway, the Amulet of Balance, an artifact of an ancient civilization. Its purpose is unknown. A huge orc hailed me and wished to talk. Although forming intelligent sentence was no easy task for him, he was as dumb as he was big. From his grunted half-words, I understood only 2 things. He called himself Batu the Smart, and he wanted me to become his vassal. Hey, Batu! The Sun! Stupid and hated by all the orcs, Batu the Smart automatically becomes the ruler of all the orcs and leads them to a better tomorrow. Cool, right? I played such a dirty trick on them. It's hard to imagine a dirtier trick. The orc problem can be considered solved. Batu's clan standard. At the start of each turn, gain energy +1, draw +1. That is so broken. Alright. Incredible. According to legend, the Guiding Star of the Orcs allows control over all orcs at once. For the divination to come true, Percival must give it to the one who is the least worthy of being an orc chieftain. It's hard to imagine a less worthy candidate than Batu the Smart. All that is left to make the prediction come true is getting rid of the automaton. Congratulations, my friends! We have done it! Victory! Well, we're about halfway there. We've completed the first step. We have. Oh, I can make it to the arena. Now we just have the big question here. The arena. Is it possible? Do I want the big ol' badonkadonk? I probably take it, right? Like, we could hit this merchant and pray to the dark gods for knight armor. But I think hitting the tournament's better. We hit this along the way. I guess I have Batu's thing, so I'm declined from the membership. Tough choice here, actually. I have decided. We're going for the arena. Also, sorry if you hear mowing. It shouldn't be too long. To raise a giant earthworm, one needs the elixir of growth. This potion is made of orc fat, and the bigger the orc, the better the elixir turns out. The goblins promised to share it with me if I retrieve the main ingredients for them. The growth elixir is definitely something. It works on me as well as it works on the worms. The fat orc they suggested I kill is not like the others. He's sort of weird. He seems to be harmless and kind-hearted, but that is a deceptive impression. He might be kind-hearted, but definitely not harmless. The largest and the fattest orc is Batu the Smart. But his fat won't do. The goblins are afraid that their worms will become stupid from eating it. Alright, we'll wear the thing of balance. We may not be able to benefit from the bonus. Ooh, nice. Oh, he won't be weakened because he has... Why won't he be weakened? I don't know. Ward protects his next debuff, but it should be going away. Oh well. There you go. I had a thought here. Oh right, I won't benefit from the strength or the health from the growth elixir, but I will benefit from the strength. 50 magic gain strength, 3 strength, yeah. Cleansing blow, huh? I think we'll block this, or we'll get rid of this. Well, there's the orc axe and the goblin armor. Take the orc axe. Cucumber elixir, great. We can use this to draw, which could save our life. Just get some more strength here. He needs some even more strength. The Golden Buffalo is a legendary embodiment of the steppe spirits. It's the main deity for the greedy goblins, and the most coveted trophy for orcish hunters. It is such a rare animal that some say that he's one of a kind. Is that even possible? If he's the only one, how can he reproduce? How did he come into existence? In our world, everything is possible. If he is one of a kind, then he is the pure embodiment of the primordial spirits. So, the Golden Buffalo, it doesn't matter how much gold you have when you come to him. All that matters is that you give him all of your gold. And he'll give you an enhancement. 5 bomb, 5 armor. The bomb is useless to us, but the armor is quite helpful. And that's why we're going for the arena. Joining an orc clan would greatly help me earn the honor and respect of the orcs. Of course, that wouldn't make my journey through the Crimson Steppes an easy one, but it would give certain advantages. Moreover, the task is by no means supernatural. All I have to do is either kill a big worm or pay a big fee. How about no? How about no? Here's what we're really here for. This should be fine. Orcs were preparing to fight, but since they had no excuse for a fight, they set up a tournament. I was just passing by and received an assistant invitation. I'm like 97% certain I pressed this button and it doesn't matter. Fantastic. I tried to refuse, but no one would listen. I told a story about that in the previous run. Before the match with Tuesday's champion, I was supposed to warm up by beating up some goblins. I've done a few... Does this kill them all? Oh, they're nimble.
Idea.
Yeah.
Ouch, that hurt.
12. We're alive, right? Yes. I've done a few streams with the devs, and they asked me if I've ever refused this event as Percival. I was like, no, I haven't done that before. They're like, you should try it. Surprise, you can't refuse. To fight the current champion, I had to beat Tuesday's champion first. Great. Walk is the strongest. So Walk here is dead.
This is what I call skill in its purest form.
Yeah. I was going to face the current champion in the final. So, do I really need this, actually? The reason why I chose to go to the arena is also dead.
Dust.
Is, wow, that was good. I liked that. Ultimatum is fantastic. Every time Block is gained from cards. Deal 5 damage to random enemy. Tit for tat, you say? Tit for tat, you say? Damage dealt by next attack is increased by 15. End your turn now. Ultimatum it is. The reason I wanted to go here is because of... We'll get there. First aid would normally be pretty good. Because oh. Did I run out of inventory space? No shot. Huh. That's never happened before. So, if you defeat the champion, the reward you get is the twin shields. The twin shields make it so that block does not deteriorate between combats. And I wanted that for the automaton. Now, I look like an idiot. And I'm very sad. I have 2 crushes. Oh, I do. Shiitake mushrooms. I think we just want draw. Wait, how does the sacrifice work? I'm gonna have to kill this guy right away. One cannot deny the valor of the brave little goblins. They bravely fight the orcs who surpass them in strength and number, but among them there are some who are not so small. For example, the high goblin is fat and enormous. I wonder how long it takes a goblin to grow that big and that fat. The thicker the goblin, the longer he lives. Really? Is that true? I wish it were the same for us. Isn't that right, Percival?
The High Goblin is something like a chief shaman.
Really? Okay. The Crimson Steps belong to the Goblins. Alright. Ooh, strategist. Yes, please. There's an achievement to, Ooh. Ooh. That might be the play. So Armor of Invincibility wins the game if I can kill them in 4 turns. What is the, what's this do again? Let's go. Gamba. No, we are definitely keeping our standard. Strategist for sure. I don't know if we even cycle through the deck, but just in case. Compared to the frontier and the northern gate, everything is calm in the steppes. It is about the same as it has always been. The giant worms cause a stir among the orcs, but they seem to be happy about it. The sun never sets on the Crimson Steppes. Yeah, my inventory wasn't full. Why did I get the thingy? Did they change it? That is possible. Alright, so we have 2 options here. I could try the YOLO Idol. I don't know how this works. This could be just a free upgrade. But like a full deck upgrade. And theoretically, it should be. But I also am uncertain. So I think we'll try and at least get the Night Sabaton so I can draw some more. We'll hit this guy and see where we go from there. I don't remember this event is either. Ah, it's the kid. I saw a lonely child who was amusing himself by juggling some objects. He did it masterfully. I thought it was strange that, with such skill, he had not gathered a crowd of children around him. So I decided to come closer to him. He noticed me and waved at me affably. At that moment, I noticed that he was not using his hands for juggling. The things were simply spinning around in the air in front of him. I was stunned. And he just grinned, still looking at me, and offered to play a game. The point of the game was that I could choose a gift, but could not leave without one. It sounded pretty good, so I did not object. After that, he asked me to pick one of his toys. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I'm a knight, you're a knight. Gain 1 energy. Take damage for disobeying orders. Nope. No thank you. So, obviously, we get to pick a trophy. And then, thankfully, we can decline the trophy if we want. A buckler. Oh, yeah. So we may not have gotten the dual shields, but we got the tower shields, which is the next best thing. At the start of the turn, only half of block is lost, and we gain 5 armor. Unfortunately, we didn't find any of the knight pieces because I'm just that unlucky. Forever unlucky. But the rest of this is okay. I'm debating just buying my way in. Did you have the knight's chess piece? What's my current? Oh, right, I'm using the invulnerability thing. I'm using the invulnerability thing. Fuck buying my way in. I'm gonna kill that guy. So, hear me out. We cut our guards. We kill everything in 4 turns. And it's over. I either just killed the run or guaranteed my success. Place your bets. Place your bets in the comments. Did I just kill the run or did I guarantee its success? Let's go. Fuck them up. GG.
Didn't even have time to let out the squeak.
We guaranteed the run. So what we need now, I mean, yeah, that's great. I pick up this stuff, we get fire. That's unfortunate. So I guess we'll take the demonic helmet. What we need now are ways to draw. So, did I just delete that potion? No, it's right here. So we have 4 turns to kill the automaton and Sigismund. There's a lot of HP to burn through, but I think we can make it happen. There's an elite battle for continuing your journey? Oh. I can't take damage here, can I? Do not go into the cellar. A quiet, abandoned place was just what I needed. I decided to stay there for the night. Suddenly, I remembered the wine cellar and thought I should poke around down there a bit. Nope. I was ready to drop with fatigue, so I decided to get some proper rest. We couldn't heal, so no big deal. I saw a lonely child. Hey. Break all the toys. The boy, his toys, and everything around turned out to be an illusion. What are you hiding? As soon as I broke one toy, the vision disappeared, and I saw the Keeper of Illusions creeping up on me. Ouch, motherfucker. That's fine. I have 86 strength. So this is the guy, he does 2 things. But I don't think it matters. Nice. 666. These are irrelevant. The Knight's Amulets. That sounds good to me. Gain 1 energy. Yes, sirree, Bob. So we have the 3-piece if I put on the chest armor, but I'm not going to. That's nice. What do we think here? I'm thinking Mighty Blow. We have 2 Mighty Blows, but they're burn cards, so we gotta make them count against Sigismund. I have so much weighing on my heart. I keep thinking that I'll tell Sigismund everything when we meet him next, but as soon as I see him, any desire to speak disappears. I just want to get this over with as soon as possible. I have an idea. I didn't equip my... Did I equip my new amulet? I did. Okay. Hear me out. 1, 2. 3, 4.
Take a rest and calm down.
Okay. I don't think she expected that. So how do I kill her? Any thoughts? I have a thought. Cool. And that, my friends, is the power of a gazillion strength. The 6th automaton can be reached by using 2 tactics, evading blows or just having a lot of armor. But Melenis knows that as well as me, so she adjusted the automaton in such a way that this tactic won't work against it. Really? What about immunity? Have you thought about that? Lose 1 energy. That was your brilliant plan? Lose 1 energy? Delete. Okay. Good talk. My friends, it has been a pleasure to become so grossly incandescent. They nerfed the... Is that technically the nerfed version of the Armor of Invulnerability? Technically? What was it originally? It was like, you are invulnerable for the first 3 turns, and then you were invulnerable every 6th turn or something? Huh. Anyway, that was the completion of the sun. We have become grossly incandescent. I like how every time the star is involved, because Vanadis had a thing with the star as well. Every time, the conclusion is giving it to someone who doesn't deserve it. At least Vanadis gave it to the present orc chieftain, which probably isn't going to have good consequences. At least we gave it to Batu with Percival, but whatever. By completing the sun, we have unlocked the world. All vendors on the map are replaced by chests. Opening in chest inflicts a curse with a 50% chance. It is impossible to stand against the whole world. But what if the whole world is against you? So I think I want the booties here. Unless the quest drives me away from it, we just go for the cursed booties every time. I think that's what we're doing. But next time, we are going to do something a little different. Instead of heading over to Bjorn's next thing we just unlocked, we're going to backtrack and complete the Hermit. Because then we can do Vanadis' thing. Then we can do the Emperor. And then Bjorn, Vanadis, and end on Zawurldo. That's the plan. We are approaching the end of the Taros, but that won't be the end of this series. Because once we complete all the Taros, something is going to pop up here. And when it does, well, there are a few things I want to do with it. So thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to say about the channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time as we return to the past and correctly complete the Hermit.